Bobby Marks said Steph is the second best player ever, ahead of LeBron. What do you say?
All right, here's what I say. Let me fix your chair for you. Listen, Bobby Marks, some folks would come here and start taking shots and be like, isn't Bobby Marks the guy that traded, the picks that turned into Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum for a year of Paul Pierce and KG? I'm not going to do that. Some people would say, Bobby Marks, you're just being a little too prisoner of the moment. I might do that. But here is the other. I will address the Steph versus other greats in a moment. But first, I'm going to do my best Draymond Green here, and I'm going to talk about the modern media. And I'm going to be a little bit before vacation, a little self-congratulatory, okay? Are you mocking me right now, Deanna?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And your foot is on my knee.
Okay, I apologize. Were you mocking my hand movements earlier?
Yeah.
You think I move my hands too much when I'm talking?
This is you.
Yeah? That's how I talk. We're Italian. This is.
You're not.
Oh, I'm not Italian now. Okay. All right. Let me answer the question despite you not being interested. I'm gonna do my best Draymond Green critique of modern media. Not everyone is built for the take game. And I say that with understanding how absurd it sounds, but it is also true. Bobby Marks is out here to explain how the CBA works, to talk about contracts, to talk about, long-term cap ramifications. Bobby Marks, though, has a couple times dipped his toes into the take water, and they've been a little too hot for him. The day James Harden was traded, nobody remembers these things. I remember. I have a whole catalog of bad takes from other media members, especially media members that may have taken a few shots at me on Twitter once upon a time. I don't forget Bobby. The day James Harden was traded, Bobby Marks went on television and said, this summer, James Harden is going to sign the worst contract in NBA history. And he explained how the Sixers were going to give him $250 million, how it was going to be crippling to them long term, and why that was one of the reasons why it was a bad trade for them. And then all of a sudden this summer, James Harden opted out of his $47 million and actually took a pay cut to $32 million to help the team. And then Bobby Marks all of a sudden gets on TV, and they're asking, I think the question was LeBron versus Jordan. He was like, let me throw a curveball at you. Jordan versus Steph, because Steph's the second best player ever. I don't even want to talk about Steph's resume compared to LeBron's. It is clear and obvious, and it is inarguable. But the people this is disrespectful to are Tim Duncan and Magic Johnson and Kobe Bryant and other guys who Steph is clearly behind on any legitimate all-time ranking that he is then jumping him ahead of. And we talked about Magic a lot on the latest top 50 of all time video. But Magic's career, again, I just want to reiterate the bold points. He had 12 years before he had to retire due to HIV. It was during one of the most competitive eras in NBA history of the 1980s. An era where, now obviously Magic's older than Michael, came in before Michael, but where Michael couldn't sniff a championship. And Magic Johnson won 5. He went to the finals 9 times. He played 12 years. Those 9 years, he won league MVP 3 times. He finished second in league MVP voting 3 times, and he came in third 3 times. So 75% of his healthy years, he was a top 3 player in the sport. Putting anyone other than Kareem, Michael, and LeBron ahead of Magic is so wantonly disrespectful and insane. If Magic hadn't been diagnosed with HIV, he would have, I think, finished his career with a legitimate GOAT case. Instead, he sat out 3 years and came back and was 80 pounds heavier and was still good in that brief time he came back in 96. So that's what, Deanna? What are you pointing at?
0.
0 what?
0.
The time?
0.
You mean I went too long?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we'll be right back. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.